Jackson.
This is an ultimate
He finds an opening past the 40. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Pete. Get off the field.
Here's Jackson. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it. Because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there.
Under a heavy rush and down
let's
he
go.
goes. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home
Think
there.
he found his money?
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. A whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Terrell Suggs able to drop him that time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And look at this, another fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike. I'm going to run you over.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last two plays, both losses. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right.
Why is he running back?
Here as he's taken down.
Who does?
Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time
Like,
again.
what the crap?
Way now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Guys, he actually
Here's
went rage
Tressway
quit.
now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I would
His
get
first
it if
punt,
you
45 yards.
do.
This looks good as well.
No. 14. Team.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Wilson now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how his first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And His throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw again is Jackson. Off to Thomas on the left side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Delaney Walker there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Miles Jack with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From midfield now, here's Wilson. This one complete.
Oh, I was
And he's
lucky.
going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes drops can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top, too. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Todd Gurley, 26 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas, and it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson, and an alley to run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson now. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch the screen.
From the gun, Jackson. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's
What? No, that is so weird.
And touchdown, Oakland. Michael Thomas,
he's back in the game.
76 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now Wilson.
Step up.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Guys didn't know where
Nice
to
job there
throw.
defensively. A great time to
Just
dial
gotta step
blitz.
up.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away.
We're
Actually,
gonna
a pretty
try
good
to
job
hit
of
up
getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yards.
Oh my.
It's coming, and down he goes. Terrell Suggs in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Tressway now in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. Now Brown. A good return there.
I'll be right back.
Ball at 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
They're going for 2.
Jackson, 62 yards.
What?
And the Raiders have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it.
So they're truly
What
trying to
does that
stop.
mean? That signifies the fourth quarter's
They're
here.
not
That's right.
going to
He's going to
happen.
dominate. Usually both teams
If
are
they
holding
come
them up.
back.
We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they tensed up. Had that lead, they were playing not to lose
Okay,
it,
why am
and
I
they lost
lagging?
it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Game after punting last time. See if they can get something going.
Okay,
on
why am
this
I
drive.
lagging?
As they head to
Oh
the
my.
field now,
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I'm lagging.
Picked off at the 17. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
It's not even
That
fun.
interception sets.
I guess I can hold them to 3. But why am I lagging?
Beautifully already in the red zone.
and you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Check 1, 3. Watch the twist.
I'm very upset. I really have to.
Well, trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Is it just me or is this guy like a complete
They'll
troll?
go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
There's
A
absolutely
10-yard
no way.
touchdown run. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack able to...
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I got a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Then we go quick. Then let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bag, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's fast. With the money low, I'ma grab proud man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bag. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who is that? Knocking at my window. They say that it's the money. I'm like 10 for. That's gonna make you up like a limbo. She said she not a. She an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad?
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of return?
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
So he throws it.
Open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
What is he doing?
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now Mahomes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 16-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone,
he's faking
on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
And from their own end
Oh,
zone,
he knew it.
Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it's picked up by
quit.
Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Nothing short of 100%.
Guys, I think I might end the stream right here.
Because when it all comes
I'm gonna grind.
and you love every little everything about it, you end up with something that makes you feel
So, see you guys next time.
exactly like you.
Peace.
Eels lip balm. Make it awesome.
There's no way that this guy is outrunning